when choosing any wine, you need to think about several factors. Number one is what percentage of your guests are going to drink wine and how much do you need in total. Another factor is what price do you want to pay, from low to high. And then a third is what are your customers like? What is their flavor profile? So regarding the first one, that's very simple. You make an estimate of what percentage are drinkers and are they heavy or light drinkers, and then you have a number, half a bottle per person all the way up to maybe 1 bottle per person. Regarding price, for wedding wines you can get good wines without any problem at all for $80 to $100 a bottle, all the way up. But certainly very nice wines also in the $150 to $200 range. You have to negotiate corkage perhaps with the hotel or the restaurant or the hall in which you are drinking, right, and having your dinner. So that's another cost on top of that. In terms of the flavor profiles, for red wine, you'll find that the French wine is more dry and lighter bodied and a little more austere, right? Tannic, but quite an interesting flavor that's very well known by customers. The California wines are softer and more fruity and more mellow and easier to understand. And so it fits a good taste profile, particularly with Asian foods. On the white wines, it's the same kind of thing. The French wine is very dry. The California wine is less dry. It's more fruity, more, you can recognize peach and pineapple in the nose and so forth. With sparkling wine, it's really down to cost. If you do a traditional method of sparkling wine, which basically means champagne, but you can't call it champagne unless it comes from France, then we sell Schramsberg, which is the most famous American sparkling wine, the one that President Nixon used to toast Premier Zhou Enlai in Beijing in 1972. And that will come in less expensive than champagne, but still you're talking $250 a bottle and up. And if you want a much less expensive sparkling wine, then people usually look at things like Cava and Prosecco, or even Sekt from Germany, so Spain or Italy or Germany. And those wines are only a fraction of the cost of champagne. There's also a question of dessert wines. And it's not too common to have dessert wines at weddings and big parties in Hong Kong, but they can be lovely. And so we've got dessert wines that range in price anywhere from around $100 a bottle all the way up to $700 a bottle. Those are sweet wines, and they go very well with desserts.